I'm Jane. I love to garden. Today we are going to do some non-traditional winter sowing. Do you see these pots down there? We are going to winter sow in some big pots. I'm going to top it off with bunny poo, and then I'm going to put potting soil over the top, and then I'm going to sprinkle some seeds in, put some thick plastic with holes over the top of it, and we're going to see what we get. So come along. It's going to be lots of fun. Okay, so let's get to work. We don't need to pull these. We're just going to cut them at the surface, take some of these out, and top off the soil. Come along, let's go find the compost. Frisky's sunbathing. All right, the next step, I got a big tub of rabbit bedding, so poo and pine shavings. We're going to put them on this layer. Okay, I put down that layer on all three pots. See that pot back there? Okay, now I'm going to get the potting soil and then I'm going to plant in it. Hi, I'm Jane. I'm gardening in the winter. I am doing winter sowing in pots. So this is really simple. Come on in. Wood chips at the bottom, rabbit bed, and then the top layer is potting soil. Okay, so now we're going to plant seeds in them. Let me show you the seeds I have. They're really fun. So these are the seeds I'm going to plant in my no transplant winter sowing pots. This is really simple. You don't have to transplant them out of the jugs, which I love the jugs, they're fun, but these stay in their pots their whole life. You sow the seeds, they grow, they bloom in this pot. So come in and I'll show you what I have. Pink peony poppies, black swan poppy, Kilimanjaro white marigold, straw flower, French marigold, and bolero dwarf marigold. So my daughter is helping me. I'm going to just sow these into all three. I'll just do one on camera. And then we're going to put the plastic over the top and put holes in it. And it's going to stay out here. And it's going to winter sow outside. So come on in while we put this in. This one is pink peony poppy. Look how tiny those seeds are. So I am just going to go like this, honestly. Sprinkle them in, just like that. Sprinkle. So this is a pink peony poppy. Okay, let me put some more seeds down, and then plastic. White marigolds, Kilimanjaro white marigolds from Baker Creek. Sprinkle on top. I'm going to put the dwarf marigolds along the outside. Okay, I did the poppies in all three of them. Now I'm going to do some marigolds. So here's some white marigolds. Come on in. I winter sowed marigolds for the first time last year. All I do is sprinkle them on top. And then I'll put some on this side over here too. Oh, whoa, look what I did. If you get them all clumped together on accident, just spread them out. We're going to water it in just a minute. Last season when I did marigolds, they bloomed from late June all the way till November. Usually when I direct sow marigolds, they come up in about August and go till frost. I could not believe what these did. So even though this is a really good one to direct sow and just sprinkle on your soil, starting it early with plastic or in the jugs, definitely worth it. Come back in. Sprinkle. All I do is sprinkle seeds. Don't overcomplicate it. And then I'm going to do this last one over here by Ethan. That's a lot of marigolds, but that's okay. Hopefully it looks really gorgeous. All right, we're going to water it in. So sometimes it's easier to water before, because then you don't wash anything away. But these are staying pretty good. They're not really washing away that bad. So water your containers in. Maybe 1 jug per container. Just water. Okay, so this is just some thick plastic that came when I bought a new mattress for my bedroom. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put it on top. And I can't find the twine, so I'll just show you a picture of what it looks like when you put the twine on. You can use duct tape too if you need. Okay, so what we're going to do is I don't think I need 2 layers of this. I think 1 is probably good. So I'm going to just cut down where I don't need it. And then this part, I'm going to go like this and put holes in it. Maybe I'll just cut because I can do that. Just cut some holes at the top, and then you just make it thick. Do you see how thick this is? So someone asked me the question is, if it smells really good, it's just going to trample everything. And if you have thick enough plastic, which last season mine wasn't very thick, if you saw that video, it still worked because it makes the greenhouse effect. And also your seedlings are going to start this small. They're not going to get huge. Take some scissors or a knife and just put holes so it has a way to get in. Okay. And then you put twine or duct tape it to your pot. I found some twine. So I'm just going to wrap it around the lip so it's nice and taut, and then tie it off. So keep following along, and we'll show you what these look like in the spring, and in the summer, and in the fall. I live in Utah. We're really dry. I have to check all my containers about once a week to make sure they're getting water. We're having a really cold, wet winter compared to last winter. So we're doing okay as far as moisture, but usually we don't. So you have to check these. I really love these containers this way because you're only planting in like 6 inches to a foot. The rest of it is organic material like wood chips and rabbit bedding, and it'll break down the next season too. It takes about 6 months to break down. But you can fill your pots with all that stuff, all that filler or organic material, and you only need to plant in the first 6 inches to a foot. Just have fun with it. Don't overcomplicate it. Use what you have and have fun. See you later.